Hello, this is Mood Critics. I am here to inform you that I am working heavily. Now, you already know about my relationship with Sega, and you already know about my obsession for the movie Mecha Sonic. Alongside of Blockbuster, I'm very famous for playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, for being a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh!, for being a fan spirit of Yu-Gi-Oh! To a point where I bought the whole Pegasus Saga and the Mecha Sonic both on DVD at the Blockbuster that used to be there at my old high school. And this is my contribute to the Sonic community. This is my input on what we should do with the Sonic franchise. The best Sonic idea, in my opinion. This is Mecha Knuckles.
For a film that's based off my time in Fanmade 2019, where I cosplayed as Shoto Todoroki. So this film is based off a series of emotions that I went through when I was killing shit on the dance floor, when I was known for being the douchebag throughout the day. I made a video called Drip 1 and Drip 2, and that was how I felt about Fanmade 2019. So The Illusionist is about the main character, whose name is Donald Lucifer. And the reason why his name is Don Lucifer is because it's just a pun off the funny shit that I have seen. And the great thing about The Illusionist, the really intriguing thing about The Illusionist, is that it is based off my smart aleck mentality that I got. Feeling like the Tony Stark of anime, correcting people 24/7. That is who Don Lucifer is. Don Lucifer is an asshole because society forces him to be an asshole. But instead of society folding Donald, Donald actually caps back every single time. And he is a superhero. That is who Donald is. Donald is One Punch Man fused with Jonah Hill. That is who Don Lucifer is. So The Illusionist is a superhero name, and it's based off my fit with Shoto Todoroki. And he's based off Drip 2, because Drip 2 was the superhero that saved Fanmade 2019 by killing shit at the dance floor. Yes, Donald's side hobbies is to dance, and Donald is an otaku. Donald is an anime fan, so it gave me permission to wear the wig for the movie, so I can literally feel like the superhero that I felt like when I was on the dance floor. His psychic abilities come with telekinesis, being able to lift people with the force, a whole lot of other shit, but he gets clowned on by society, but it doesn't matter. Donald is a pimp. So that is the main premise of Donald's character. It's all about Donald trying to tell society to fuck off. It doesn't matter how many bitches that Donald fucks. Society is throwing shit at him because they view him as like a little kid, basically. They view Donald as somebody that they can fuck with that doesn't know right from wrong. And Donald always corrects him. He's based off Robert Downey Jr. and how he conducts himself in interviews and how people ask him stupid questions, but he cats back every time. He is the Tony Stark of anime, and Donald Lucifer has his own company. He has his own, amusement park. He has everything that you can think of, but he is not arrogant, because every time somebody tests Donald, they try to pull Michael Jackson shit with Donald, and he comes back with Jonah Hill punchlines and destroys them every single time. So that's the main purpose of the movie. So the main purpose of the movie is to fuck with Donald's psyche. Donald is in a world where he is not challenged, but they decide to fuck with him mentally. They mentally challenge Donald, tried to make him look like he's mentally challenged, but they fail, and Donald makes them look mental in the process, because Donald does not take shit from anyone. Literally, the movie literally is just about him checking up on his hoes, everything, until there's an event that comes up to where he has to not only save the planet, but they're also trying to destroy him personally. He gets hunted down by a clan, and it's just so funny. So this is a spoof movie, basically. This isn't a serious movie, but it has a serious meaning behind it. So it's based off the comedy in Superbad, where Donald is just a superhero that just talks shit because he's an anti-hero because society doesn't respect him. But what keeps Donald afloat is that Donald is also known for having people who love him on the side, and Donald does not care, but Donald constantly gets shit thrown at him 24/7, but the way that Donald gets asked in this movie, everything that Donald has to fall back on gets challenged in this movie. Just like me when I was Todoroki, it's all based off me when I was in a horrible setup. And this is a movie based off that setup, but how we made it out due the fact of being an intellectual. And what Donald goes through in this movie is that gets set up by the government, while the government is also trying to attack the city. They're trying to recreate, the shit for Donald, because Donald's already proven everybody wrong. Donald's already been a superhero over and over again. He's literally just fucking with them at this point. So they're trying to put Donald in a situation when he's actually in danger, when normally Donald is never challenged. So basically, they're trying to take Donald's perspective. They're trying to take his life away. They're trying to take everything from Donald in this movie. But Donald is too powerful because Donald knows what he's talking about, but no one wants to give him credit. And that is the main plot of The Illusionist. Now, this is a short film that I was thinking about. It may be 2 hours, maybe 45, but this is literally my idea for a super bad movie. And this is the comedy, psychological sci-fi movie idea that is The Illusionist. The Illusionist. Screenshots, storyboard, and other information on how I want this movie to look. So basically, a real long time ago, around 2019, is where, I became a superhero. What happened was, literally, there was this whole scheme to try to call me a predator when I was supposed to perform at the same place. And so, literally, what ended up happening is, I ended up, winning the crowd because, I was practicing for a while. So what it was is I was going to a little Japanese anime convention, and I was hanging with a whole bunch of people that were still really into anime, where I was a little bit more social at the time. And so I was into a whole lot of other shit. I was into hobbies. I was into dating. And what happened is I ended up, putting on a show with a very popular character. What really happened was, I chose Todoroki from My Hero Academia. I wore his wig. I went to a convention, and literally, I almost got in trouble with that nigga, but then at the same time, they saw me on the dance floor and it saved the day. So it inspired me to make a movie because it was crazy, because I saw my girl right before I hit the dance floor, and it was crazy. How it played out may be potential for another video, because what happened was I literally, had this plan literally to get myself out, and it was the craziest fucking shit because, there was a big elaborate plan, how I got in and out, because literally there was some extra strategies that I put in that I didn't even need to put in over time. But that's what inspired me to make The Illusionist, was the fact that I got set up. It was 2 hours before the dance. I saw my girl, and literally, I got to sing though, and then I went in it. It was crazy because everybody was waiting for day two the most. Literally, I had a panel of each and every character I was about to be, every costume I was about to wear, so it was crazy. So what really inspired me to make The Illusionist, the fact that everybody kept on talking about me. I was known as the crazy ass guy on the dance floor. Those fucking glasses and everything remind me of a scientist, so Rick and Morty type shit is the reason why I wanted to do The Illusionist, was to literally how I felt when I was in that suit, the results I got, literally being able to win the crowd with so many fucking people, the great idea by itself. So basically, Donald Lucifer is the name of the character in Illusionist. So what he is he's basically a big ass fucking spoof of literally me going in, grabbing ass at fan and shit like that. He is a big ass spoof, how I'm hella fucking smart, but how I am a big ass asshole too. So basically, he's inspired by Tony Stark, because what's happening is over time is I had to get into a series of events where people started asking me stupid questions, and I had to correct them like Tony Stark in his interview. So that's what inspired me. That fit where I was the character from My Hero Academia and the theme for a Marvel comic book character is literally why I got The Illusionist. So it's Japanese, kind of the basis, but it's everything. So basically, Donald Lucifer is Tony Stark. He's like Iron Man. He invents shit. He calls people out of their bullshit. So basically, he's the guy who drove the next generation. So what Donald is a pimp. He's multi-dimensional. He loves to dance. He's a crazy ass guy because he stays in his head all day, but he always gets results because people are dumb, and it's crazy because he controlled the fucking world, and they still treated him like shit. It was hella funny. So basically, this guy right here, these screenshots are resemblance to why I wanted the Illusionist to look like me when I was Todoroki as a superhero. So that's it's based on some doll controls, telekinesis. He's also a great inventor. So he's super powered. He's super freaking smart. And, so imagine Lily that outfit of me when I was Todoroki at Fanme, staring douchebag shit like this. Dude, you can't mix those chemicals together. You let a squirrel fuck a moose and you call it generic engineering. He also has like really, really bad habits of making references to stuff like out of nowhere. Like there's this one ugly girl who happens to work at his bar in the movie, who's a main character in the movie. Ugly girl who is pretty. If you actually like get a lot of pussy, you actually understand that like some ugly girls have really good pussy. So like fucking sees the one of the ugliest girls he has, but she has one of the best asses out of all his girls and shit like that. So like the running gag in the movie is that she's dumb and shit. So fucking what happens is this. See, greets Donald, and Donald's are like, oh yeah, remember that one episode of Family Guy where we thought Brian died, but apparently you're still here. So he's talking shit, using telekinesis, Lily, doing crazy shit throughout the entire movie. This is how I envision myself, Lily, the fucking crazy ass new Tony Stark figure. I feel like Lily is what the Illusionist should be. I want everybody to be elaborate of that was Lily while I was going through that time. It was crazy. He always makes crazy ass references like Lily this time. Like, I remember one time when we learned how to modify a real beehive, and we ended up making an ocean of honey, but unfortunately we drowned a bitch. It seems you have a common misconception of what the fuck caffeine is. Mountain Dew is not Red Bull. And that same ugly girl would try to talk to him. He'd be like, you know the meteor that killed the dinosaurs? This is how much you kill my vibe every time you talk. He even corrects people on his job. Donald, you've been up to the same shit for over 10 years. He's like, oh, I'm sorry I couldn't be like Pee Wee Herman and entertain you while masturbating.